Attention! Liverpool and Manchester City are eyeing an intriguing signing. Expert believes 27-year-old Liverpool star won't play this week after what he saw at Wembley. Welcome, my friend fan, to another Reds video. Let's check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Let's go to the video. In statements to Give Me Sport, Jacobs stated that FSG has a strong relationship with Leeds star and Liverpool target Archie Gray, although he may stay at Elland Road for now due to the desire to develop his career organically. Some members of Liverpool's hierarchy have a very strong relationship with the Gray family, but it's clear within that family that Archie Gray's development needs to be patient, the right place for him at the moment. If someone comes for him in the summer, they'll have to provide a clear path and potentially find a short-term solution for minutes through a loan. It's unlikely that if Gray signs for a club like Liverpool in the summer, he'll have regular minutes. I think the player knows that, and at this stage, he's only really thinking about Leeds. Gray has been linked with a move to Liverpool in the recent past, and this update adds a real incentive that a move may happen in the future, even if not as soon as this summer. At just 17 years old, the Leeds star has a bright future in football and has been a significant part of an impressive season at Elland Road so far, starting in 30 matches of his team's championship and helping them secure second place in the league. Ali Maxwell from the Not the Top 20 podcast called Gray unbelievable, and his ability to play as a right back and midfielder draws instant comparisons with Liverpool star Trent Alexander-Arnold, with 22 appearances in the former and 23 and 24 in the latter. The long-term potential the Englishman possesses means that the Reds must do everything they can to sign him, and the fact that FSG's relationship with him and his family is healthy can only be a good thing. According to reports, Liverpool and Manchester City are interested in Alan Verall. Claims of interest from Liverpool and Manchester City started in Portugal over a month ago, with other Premier League clubs like Newcastle United also linked to the player. Verall's impressive performance against Arsenal in the Champions League, where he helped FC Porto secure a crucial victory, further strengthened these claims and spread them across the English media. However, despite Verall being an understandable and intriguing signing for Liverpool or Manchester City, there's a crucial doubt about how closely they are really monitoring the player. After Porto's victory, a list of scouts revealed the English clubs present to watch the game against Arsenal, including Aston Villa, Manchester United, and West Ham. It's strange that Liverpool and Manchester City, if they are as interested as they claim, did not watch Verall against Arsenal. Although there's a possibility they obtained general tickets and wished to remain unnoticed, this isn't typical of how clubs usually operate when sending scouts to Portugal. Therefore, it's an intriguing interest, but there are reasons to doubt its veracity. Fans, share in the comments what you think about the alleged interest of the Reds in player Alan Verall. Steve Nicole now believes there is absolutely no chance of Luis Diaz playing in any of Liverpool's games this week, following his display in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. Luis Diaz was one of the 4 Liverpool players to play the full 120 minutes against Chelsea. Fortunately for the Reds, Virgil van Dijk managed to score the winning goal at the end of extra time. But once again, the victory came at a cost to Jurgen Klopp's team. After news of Ryan Gravenberch's injury, it seems that Luis Diaz might also be out for the upcoming fixture. Speaking on ESPN, Steve Nicole believes that Diaz may have sustained an injury that could rule him out of the FA Cup tie with Southampton and the trip to Nottingham Forest this weekend. That's the problem. It's all very well if you can rotate and say, you know what, I'll rest 4 or 5 guys because it's not as important as winning the league. He's not in a position to do that. You've seen the skeleton he's got. He ended up with 3 main players, and he didn't end up with 3 main players because he thought, I'll give a rest to a few guys. He had absolutely no choice, he said. And again, you can probably add Diaz to that because having done it himself, the way he's running, it seems like a groin problem. And that means no chance for Wednesday and absolutely no chance for the weekend, if you're lucky. It would be a big blow for Liverpool to lose Diaz for any period. The Colombian was, on paper, the main threat in the Reds' attack at Wembley. Players like Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez missed the final due to injuries. Harvey Elliott was lively, while Cody Gakpo had a fairly consistent performance. But none of the trio managed to make the difference against Chelsea. So this could be a concern if Diaz indeed doesn't play this week. Dominic Socali from Liverpool revealed that he was left out of the squad for the Carabao Cup final due to a medical team decision. The Hungarian midfielder has been absent from Liverpool since the 4-1 victory over Chelsea at the end of January, due to a recurring muscle injury. Despite recovering from a tendon issue suffered on New Year's Day against Newcastle United, Szoboszlai aggravated the problem and was in a race to be fit for the League Cup final on Sunday. Szoboszlai was one of the absent players from Jurgen Klopp's selection options, after injuries heavily affected the team. Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez were also left out of the squad due to injuries, making room for young players Jadon Danns, Lewis Kumas and Trey Nyoni on the bench. The 23-year-old confessed that he disagreed with Liverpool's medical team and that, if it were up to him, he would have made himself available to play against Chelsea at Wembley. Despite his absence, the Reds secured a 1-0 victory thanks to a late header from Virgil van Dijk in extra time. He told Hungarian TV, "The medical team is cautious with me. If it were up to me, I would play today. I hate this. I hate not playing. I've had many disagreements with the doctors." The Reds' assistant coach, Pep Lijnders, responded to journalists' questions at the AXA training center on Friday. He said that Salah, Núñez and Szoboszlai faced an important moment before Sunday's final but couldn't make it. Lijnders explained, "We're back to a crazy schedule, so we play every 3 days. It's important for us to use every minute, use every day to really see how the players are. This is for Mo, Dom and Darwin.